And we are live. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday? Wow, it is. Happy Wednesday to everyone out there. Welcome to another watch party for What If Episode 2, T'Challa as Star-Lord. I'm really excited for this episode. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a sad one at the same time, but I'm ready to get into it. But I started this a little early. I usually start around 2:30, but I'm wide awake. Didn't take a nap tonight. Literally wide awake. I'm amped up after seeing Shang-Chi early. I'm excited to get to y'all's questions and just hang out. Continue to grow the film stock community. But if you're in here, I always say this. If you're watching on the replay, I appreciate you. Definitely hit the like button. It helps out in the algorithm. It's free, and it really does help out. It helps maybe get this watch party out to new eyes to help grow this community even more already. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're here from Instagram, because I did an Instagram live stream before, welcome in. But yeah, we're going to just hang out for quite a while before the episode drops. I'm really looking forward to this one. Drop all your questions in the chat. Basically Q&A style. Drop all your questions. I'll get to them as much as I can. If you want to guarantee that I get your question or comment, the super chat feature is available. It's a way to help support the channel. It's not required, but it does go back into the channel, and it really is a way to help out and show that support. But I just appreciate you guys being here in general. Definitely hit that like button as well, by the way, because that's free and it helps out quite a bit. But yeah, I'll put this right here. Boom. And we'll hang out for a bit, and then, I'll do the audio test. I'll do that jazz later on. I'm actually going to post on Instagram that I'm live. That might help out. Let me do that real quick. Go to my story. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to post a picture real quick, and then we'll all be good to go. Let me do this. The good old thumbs up pose. You can't beat it. A staple of the channel, I might say. Let me go to the video and copy the link, because that's how I roll. There I am, live now. Boom. Copy link. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good week. I know school's starting back for a bunch of people, so I get it. If not as many people are able to join live, I totally understand. But I see in the chat here, we've got Southern Snowfile. Do the episodes come on Wednesdays? They do. Virid Chimera, what's up? I like the profile picture. Tom, got to represent. Stranger Boy, Chelsea, what's up? Hector, how are you? I hope you're doing well as well. Abby, of course, in here. I hope you're doing well. Favorite use of editing in a film? I'd have to say that's a damn good question. I like the editing in The Social Network. We're talking about this on the Instagram stream. Just everything about it. Not a certain moment, just really enjoy it. But the Saw editing is unique. Not necessarily the best, but it's got its own unique flair to it. Max says, hello there. A staple of the channel and the streams, if you know. If you know, you know. Let's see. Did I take a nap? I did not. I didn't. So I saw Shang-Chi and I talked to Jared and Cam for a while after we hung out. And then I went back to Cam's apartment to like 11:15. And then I drove here to my house. It's about an hour. So it's like 12:15. And then I was just hanging out. I was wide awake. I couldn't sleep. I said I could go to sleep for 2 hours and wake up all groggy, or I could just tough it out. And I never took a nap before WandaVision. And I'm back on that for What If. I'm staying up all night for What If. It's just the way to go. This is the way. This is the way. No Cam tonight. Yeah, Cam's asleep right now. She's had a very hectic week. So it's just me this week. I know it's a bummer, but I like to think I can maybe still entertain you guys a bit. School doesn't start till September. Well, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky, to say the least. Live now on YouTube. Swipe up to join. Got to find the What If logo. Boom. Should be good. Hopefully it posted. Sometimes it doesn't, and it annoys me, which is annoying, but hey, it is what it is. I like the editing all of Fincher's thrillers, even if it's a dialogue-driven movie. Yeah, fair. I love that movie, though, especially like The Social Network, chef's kiss. Sleep is so... I love sleep, but I love doing watch parties and building this community even more. And I know more people will get the notification from Instagram at 2:30. It's 2:22 because I set the stream originally. I'm going to back this up a bit because I feel cramped in my neck. I know I set the stream time for 2:30, so I started early. I don't usually do that. I start late, actually. So some people might not even be awake right now. Can I have a little info about the Shang-Chi post-credit scene? My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. Would I ever consider investing in a 3D printer? Probably not. Unless Cam, my girlfriend Cam, unless she wanted one, because I know she likes to do stuff like that. And she's really good at designing. It's kind of her forte. So maybe one day she could make like some armor, like a Mando helmet would be so sick. Max says, what's your favorite thumbnail you've ever made? Let's go look. Let's take a gander. Let's take a glance. Let's see. I really like my thumbnail for Vivo, the movie review. The DCU ranking one I did, and the DC videos. I like those. But like honestly, I make them as the video's uploading usually, so it's kind of like I just do it at the last second. I like the Jaws one, but a lot of them I don't like. I just kind of settle for them because I don't like making thumbnails. It's like my least favorite part about YouTube. Have I seen the movie Hannah? I have not. I have not. I know you can't say spoilers, but are there any Marvel movies I should rewatch before Shang-Chi? I mean, you could watch any of them, you know. I'm not going to say. You could watch any of them. That's all I'll say. If you really wanted to watch one, you could just watch Black Widow because it's right before it. I don't know. You could watch whatever, really. By the way, books. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I need to read it still, but best movie of 2019. Favorite Joseph Gordon-Levitt performance? I'd have to say that's a damn good question. He's in The Dark Knight Rises. He's in 10 Things I Hate About You. He's in 500 Days of Summer, which I haven't seen. He's in Trial of Chicago 7. He's in Angels in the Outfield as a young kid. Maybe I'll go with that one. Why not? He's in Premium Rush, this weird biker movie. I'll go with Angels in the Outfield. Will I pick up the Suicide Squad on Blu-ray? Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully there's a cool steelbook. Hopefully they don't botch the steelbook. Like this is a prime movie that just deserves like an immaculate, masterful steelbook. So I really hope that that's what we get. Only time will tell. That's what I always say. Only time will tell. What movie review made you mad? So is this a movie review of my own or a movie review that I watched? And then I'll let you know. Outer Banks rating, 10 out of 10. I don't know. It's hard to rate Outer Banks because I just watch it as like enjoyment. I don't even really think about it critically. I just enjoy the hell out of it. So it's hard. It's really hard to rate it. Enjoy. I'll use Jeremy John scale. I'll say awesome, not awesome. Honestly, awesome-tacular. There you go. Awesome-tacular. I just realized Paul is 52. Is he really? He ages like fine wine, so it doesn't surprise me. I thought he was in his late 40s, but that doesn't really shock me. He's just... What a man. What a man. I have the book too. Very nice. Yeah, it's a cool book. I need to read it. That'd probably be a good thing to do with a book, but yeah. Did I see the Field of Dreams game last week? I saw highlights from it. I did not watch the game live, and I've actually never seen Field of Dreams. I know I'm a fake movie fan for having not seen it. It's one of the definitive baseball and sports movies of our time. I just have not seen it. If you build it, they will come. That's the quote from the movie. I know that. I haven't seen the movie. A movie review you watched or read. Okay. There was one there's a few for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that I disagree with. Talking about how it's like meandering, and I get the movie meanders, but like it's kind of just a hangout movie. And there's some that I can't pinpoint, but there have been ones, I'll watch a movie with my friend for the first time and we'll be like, what the hell? This review's whack. So it's happened. I just can't pinpoint it really. You have a calm speaking voice. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not hyped up right now. If you know me, I do get very hyped for college football, especially Georgia football. And the season's right around the corner, and I plan to go to as many games as I can. But there's a video of me getting pretty excited and yelling at the top of my lungs. So that's a rare side of me that only a few people have seen. My Venom Pops and Ratcatcher 2 coming in the mail this week. Very nice. Always good to get Pops in the mail, and just getting packages in general. It's a blast. It's one of the best feelings. I just Googled it. Well, don't put spoilers, or I'll have to block you if you put spoilers for Shang-Chi, because I don't want it to get spoiled for anybody. So just don't say anything. And if you don't want to get spoiled, don't look at the chat. I mean, I'm not putting spoilers there, but I'm just saying, like, don't spoil it, because I no one's really seen the movie, so just don't. Please and thank you. Have I played the Last of Us games, and what do I think about them? I've not, but I know Pedro Pascal is playing the main guy in an HBO show, so that excites me. I need to, and I probably will before that show comes out, to be quite honest. But yeah, I got to get on it. What's your favorite movie you had to watch in school? Castaway. I'm thinking of movies I watched in school. Castaway is one of them. That's a damn good movie with Tom Hanks. I had to watch in school. That might be Castaway. I didn't have to watch Remember the Titans. But Castaway was fire. Unless I'm missing one, Castaway was good. War Horse is the worst. I don't like War Horse. Blow the whistle. If you know, you know. Ellie says, when will the PO box open up? Hopefully in a few weeks, maybe. We'll let you know in the next time when we open it up. We'll talk about it in the podcast episode that week. Pro Cole says, can't wait for the episode. I'm excited as well. Absolutely. Oh, Paul Rudd's age. Okay, then no worries about that. Yeah, I was worried that you were going to talk about something else for a second. So no worries there. Yeah, 52. That's wild. Age is like fine wine. By the way, if you guys are in here on the replay or here in the live, definitely hit that like button. It does help out in the stream. Maybe gets it to more eyes and help grow this community, get this chat going more, get more, even more questions in here, more voices to be heard, because I love to grow this community. What's one of your favorite Funko Pops? I really like this new one right here that I'm pointing to. It's Bucky from the Winter Soldier film. It's really cool. But I have Cal Kestis right there now from Fallen Order. That's a really cool one that Cam got me, so I like that quite a bit. Most popular streaming service you don't have? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I think I have most of them. I don't know if I have Peacock, but I could. So maybe Peacock. Is What If over? It hasn't even started yet, actually. It's going to be in 30 minutes. The episode's going to drop, so stay tuned. The episode is going to drop in about 30 minutes, or maybe early. It usually drops about 10 minutes early. I'll have someone in the chat always is like, oh, it dropped. So that's always a good way to know. But yeah. Hector says, I watched October Sky for my high school physics class back then, and it kind of became a favorite of mine. I have heard great things about that. That's a young Jake Gyllenhaal, correct? I know a lot of people talk about that movie. I have not seen it. But that kind of opens the door to a bunch of other movies I may have watched in school. What have I watched? I don't know. I used to have this thing I could go in early on Friday mornings and like watch movies in my class. Like 6th grade, I could get dropped off early and like watch a movie. So I would do that because I love movies. So did I see the new Funko Infinity Saga? I have not. I don't even know what that is. Is it a new line of Infinity War Pops? Peacock has a free plan? Oh, okay. 20 minutes out. Yeah, roughly 20 minutes till the episode. I'm excited. Are you guys? Drop your predictions down below. I know it's not as like fictional. It's not as it's not as like, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. It's not as, the live action has more weight to the actual canon of the MCU and the events moving forward. So it's not really like something you can predict. These are more just one-off stories, what if, and they're done. So I like it in that aspect. It's not as heavy or draining each week. It's a light little watch, a nice little dose of Marvel content. Kind of like the Bad Batch, honestly. Rank 5 MCU movies from best to worst. So are you picking the 5 or am I? Let me know. Opinion on Doctor Strange. The movie, I like it. I think it's like middle road MCU. It's a little overhated on some ends. I see people say it's like one of the bottom 5 sometimes, which is wild. But it's not top 10, so it's like a middle. I like the character a lot too. I think he's one of the wisest, most powerful of the Avengers, arguably the most powerful. Depends on what perspective you're coming from. I'm going to do a little sound test real quick, but keep dropping your questions in the chat. I'm going to pull up Disney Plus to make sure we're all smooth sailing and working fine. Honestly, I should probably plug in my other monitor. I can pull up the whole episode on the other screen probably. That might honestly be the move. Let me do that. And then while I do that, I'll test the sound. Even though I don't know why, because Cam isn't here and I usually have to sync it up to 2 headphones, so I don't even know why I'm really wasting my time doing that. So we're good to go there. I'll go back out here. I do need to pull up the timer though, probably, which is like my least favorite part about these things is like finding a timer. Let me do this real quick and shrink that down and zoom in. Put it up here somewhere and back to the stream. There we go. Let me try this out real quick. Chrome tab. I want to do that right there. And that should, well, that's massive. We'll do that. We'll do this. That's what we'll do. We're going to do it like that. And I'm going to go zoom into it even more so that it's bigger like that. And that's what we'll do when the time comes. For now, I'll do this. So we're good to go. Sweet. That worked out in our favor. Very nice. But yeah, I remember being in high school speech class. I never paid attention, but we were learning a lesson involving movies. Movies will do it. Movies will get me pretty hooked in any aspect of life. I picked the 5. We'll do the first 5 MCU movies. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and the First Avenger. Of those 5, my least favorite is Incredible Hulk, followed by Iron Man 2, followed by Thor, followed by the First Avenger, followed by Iron Man. There you go. Favorite DC movie? It might be the Suicide Squad, honestly. It's growing on me quite a bit. That's from the new DCEU. Now, overall, it might be the Dark Knight or the Dark Knight Rises. But of the DCEU, the Suicide Squad is unmatched. What's your least favorite genre of film? I think it might be horror, and I respect it for what it is. I just have to be in a really certain mood to watch it, and it just depends. It might be horror, though. I've kind of said that for a while, so I'll stick with that. Will Heist Nebula be in this movie? No clue. Opinion on New Moon costume. Is it real? I don't know. But I have seen that picture. And if it's real, then cool. I'm excited for the show. I don't know, though. I really don't. What horror movie are you looking forward to the most this year? Not many, honestly. Maybe I might see Candyman next week. I might see Malignant, the new James Wan film. But it's hard to say. It really is. I don't know. I'm not a huge horror guy. What's your favorite fruit? I like bananas, apples. Those are like up there for me. I like a strawberry though, but a banana, you can't really beat a banana. You know, a peanut butter banana sandwich is elite. 15 minutes out. We're roughly 15 minutes out. Yeah, if they drop it early, which they have a tendency to do, we are about 15 minutes out, and I'm not opposed. I am very much excited for this episode. I enjoyed the first one. I hope you guys did as well. Let me know what you guys thought of the first episode. Let's talk about that. And then any predictions you have as well, like sound off in the chat. Let me know. I know a lot of people are asleep right now because of school and work. So I do expect, if I'm going to mention the replay a bunch, because I expect a bunch of you are probably coming in on that replay. But if you are here on the live, definitely hit that like button. It helps out quite a bit, and I would really appreciate it. Halloween costume plans. Haven't planned it yet. I have not planned it yet. We'll see. Opinion on Toy Story 3. I think it's arguably my favorite animated film of all time. Especially, it's the best Pixar. It's the best Pixar movie. It's the best Toy Story movie, and it's arguably the best animated movie ever. Love it. We don't need Toy Story 4. I saw a tweet. Someone said the worst take going around on the internet is that Toy Story 4 was unnecessary. I've never disagreed with a tweet more because it's so unnecessary. And it's not an immature or a stupid take to think it's unnecessary, because it is. It's the worst Toy Story film. It's an epilogue for Woody, sure. Then make it Toy Story a Woody story. That's what I've said all along. Do not make it a Toy Story film. Remove everyone and have it just be Woody. A solo anthology Toy Story film. Is that hard? I don't think so. I don't know. Pixar, I'll write you a letter. I never got into rom-coms. I enjoy rom-coms quite a bit. They're growing on me. I really think that there's just a feel-good genre for me, but I totally get that. Have I had a fried peanut butter banana sandwich? No, but I need that in my life now. Rating of the last episode of What If was an 8.5. That's fair. I'd probably go 7.5 if I had to rate it out of 10. It was really solid. It was nothing to take too serious, which is what I want from the show. It was solid. I'm not a huge Peggy Carter fan, so, or even Captain America for that matter. So it was a little harder for me to get fully engaged, but it was still good. I like the way they kind of acknowledge a lot of gags in the MCU and kind of make fun of Steve's quote as well. I could do this all day. We don't have all day. That's great. It felt weird not seeing Steve be Captain America. Totally understandable. If A24 puts out a horror flick, I'm definitely there. Well, there you have it. I haven't seen Midsommar or Hereditary by choice. I don't think they'd be my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people will eat that up and love it. Hot take, Ant-Man and the Wasp, a good movie. Not a hot take, because I agree with you. I think a lot of people think it's good. I think the hot take would be saying maybe it places in your top 10, because a lot of people would say it's bottom 5. But I still think it's very solid, very solid. Yeah, it's become a thing recently where I kind of like speak out against Toy Story 4. I'm not a fan anymore. My rewatch recently really solidified it as a bottom Pixar movie for me, sadly. It's least favorite by far for me in the series, yeah. Love Captain America, not so much Captain Carter. Fair. Who's the better Cap, Steve or Sam? Let's talk about it. Opinion on Falcon Winter Soldier? Wrapping it right now. It's my favorite Marvel show. It's the most classic MCU to me, which is just what I adore. The Earth-based stuff. Bucky as a character gets a ton of development that was necessary, and his duo and friendship with Sam Wilson is damn good, especially in episode 5 when we see Sam train to be Captain America. And Sam telling Bucky, you're gonna have to fight to get out of the hell you're in. It's tough love, you know. Seeing that side of their friendship was amazing. Overall, just a really, really great show that did have its mad moments, and the Flag Smashers were terrible villains in my opinion, and there were even boring moments. I'm not gonna lie, but in the final product, it delivered what I wanted. Isaiah Bradley's a great character. It introduced Valentina, John Walker. There was a lot I liked. I enjoyed it the most of the 3, but Loki is really great. It's just a little overhyped. A little bit. I still really like it. Don't get it twisted. You get bonus gift card money by buying additional tickets on AMC A-List. Is that true? So, like, if you go over the 3, is that what you're saying? Or are you saying, like, if I bought AMC and then I bought, like, a ticket with it, like a traditional ticket, which is what I do with Cam. She doesn't have stubs, so I have AMC stubs A-List. So I buy my ticket for free, and then I buy her one. Are you saying that I would get an additional gift with that? Hector says, I'm not a big MCU person. That's totally fair. It's not for everyone. Prediction, Black Panther... This episode will make Black Panther Wakanda Forever emotional for fans. Yeah, I think that's going to be emotional regardless. But I think this is going to be an emotional episode for sure. By the way, is anyone checking when it drops? Because I need to know, kind of. I will need to know at least. Because I don't usually... what am I trying to say? I don't usually have Disney Plus pulled up refreshing it because it drops around 250 usually in about 9 minutes. So if you guys just joined in, definitely hit that like button. It helps out. Subscribe if you're not, and drop your predictions or questions about What If in the chat down below. Sam is the best. Steve's outdated. I agree. I like Sam a lot. That's fair, Max. That is fair. I just like the way that he embodies it more. Steve was always a little, one note to me, very vanilla. I feel like there's a lot more depth to Sam Wilson, and I think that he's just the better character and the better Captain America currently. We never really saw Cap being the people's person unless it was in World War II, right? So, that's just me. I liked the way that he spoke to the people and the way that he is a true inspiration to like Americans. And I feel like Cap kind of just was a fossil almost, if that makes sense. Opinion on Book of Boba Fett. Absolutely hyped for this. I'll be doing watch parties. Absolutely. Can't wait for the first look we get maybe, next month, maybe October. I hope it comes out this year. I think they're still slating it to come out this year, but I'm really looking forward to that. Those are all great ones to enjoy. Those are all really solid ones that are in most people's top 10. Or at least Doctor Strange, or Winter Soldier is in most people's top 5. Ragnarok is top 10 for most. And Doctor Strange is like top 15 for a lot of people. Legends, hello there. How are you? Or let me do another one. Let me get some water and do another take of that. Hello there. That was not good. I've talked a lot today, and I have not slept since like 8 a.m. It's 2:45, or 2:43, excuse me. So I'm a slightly tired, but I'm running on fumes here, and I'm ready to get this episode going. I'm ready. Every month you buy a ticket that's not included in A-List, it gives you $10 in your AMC wallet, and you have 2 months to spend it. Well, that's why I had $10 because I had $10 and I was confused. I used it obviously, but like I was wondering why. And then you additionally get the $5 for every like 5,000 points or whatever, or something like that. Every $50 you get like $5 or something. So you're really with AMC Stubs A-List, you're making a ton of you're making your money back times 10. It's a great deal. I'm glad I finally hopped on the wave. Favorite band? I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot. I'll be the first to let you know when the episode drops. Well, I appreciate that. Opinion on 2016 Suicide Squad? One of my least favorite movies of all time. I've taken a toll on that movie. I've beat it down in live streams. You can go look through the archives here on the channel, but I've talked some shit about that movie before. I'm not a big fan of it, and it's one of the better trailers for a more disappointing movie pretty much ever. I might be tough to get up early for both Book of Boba and Hawkeye when they're both going at the same time. That's true. Very true. Very difficult. I'll definitely be doing Hawkeye watch parties though. With Cam, of course. She'll be present for those. She was here last week. She's missed this week, but I hope she's sleeping well. Thoughts on Watchmen? I've seen parts of the show for a class I took, but I have not fully watched it. I know exactly what happens because I was supposed to watch it for these assignments, but I just read it online because I didn't have the desire to watch 9 to 10 hours of television. So, yeah. Have I ever used Disney Insider Movie Rewards? I have, but like it's kind of bad now. It used to be better. It was just Disney Rewards or something. Now it's kind of whack. The rewards aren't really that great. And I almost did that Disney Movie Club once where you get like 4 movies for $1. But because it seems so tempting at first, but if you really read into it, like you're gonna have to buy 5 movies over the course of like the year for like $35 a movie. It's like ridiculous, and it honestly evens out in the end. So I never actually committed to it. The episode's about to drop, by the way, so hit that like button if you're in here. Episode is very close to dropping. Opinion on Bad Batch Season 1, it was good. I liked it a lot, but there was a lot of filler, and at times it fell short of what I really wanted. The finale was very underwhelming to me, unfortunately, but the future's bright, and there was a lot of familiar faces that showed up. The family I never knew I needed. That's what I'll say. It's the Bad Batch is like a Star Wars family I never knew I needed. Cam is so excited for Hawkeye. Well, she actually is, truthfully. She actually is. I don't know if you're like kidding or not, but yes, she is because sorry, I have the book. The pages smell amazing. Oh my gosh, that hurt. My little facial hair got caught on the book. I'm not gonna do that again. Don't want to damage the Tarantino book. She's excited for Hawkeye. She's the Kate Bishop cosplay. She's a Yelena fan. I'm a big Yelena fan. She's in the show. I think it's going to be fun. I really do. I think that it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I know. Sorry, yawn. Wow, that was a big one. I'm getting kind of tired, but the episode's about to drop. We got to push through. Yeah, I think that it's going to be good. By the way, here's some insider info. It's so much easier to stay up. As tired as I get, it's easier to stay up for these because if I go to sleep, having to wake up again and go back to sleep, it's all messed up. Just going and pushing through, staying awake through the day, through the night to do this is way better. I want to keep doing that for these. They really have an Eternals poster for 400 as a full size, Max? Will I be getting What If Funko Pops? Cam has them. Cam has some already. She has 4 of them. She has the exclusive Black Widow one too. That's pretty cool. Opinion on Mando season 3. I hope that it focuses on like the ruling of Mandalore, the taking back of it. I love to see that. I'm very intrigued by Mando having the Darksaber too. So Visions, reviews, or watch parties? Reviews, not watch parties for that. I think they all drop on one day. I don't know, but I'm gonna do reviews probably. 12 minutes. Yeah. Is it out yet? It usually drops around this time in like 2 minutes usually. So hopefully it drops soon. I'm excited to watch it. Are you guys final predictions for the episode? Do you have any? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know. I want to hear you guys in the chat and hit that like button if you're watching on the replay as well. I know a lot of you guys are, so I appreciate you on the replay. But yeah, I'm ready. It's almost here. What's your Disney Plus profile picture? It's Din Djarin, the Mandalorian himself. It used to be like Simba or someone. Opinion on new Doctor Strange movie. Multiverse of Madness could be the best comic movie of all time if they do it right. They have that production on lock as opposed to No Way Home, which just has everything getting revealed. I don't understand. I wish they did more promo for this up. Fair. Yeah, they didn't really promote it that much. They haven't promoted What If as much as I would have liked them to. But if you think about it, you can go on Twitter. They tweet about it pretty much every day. So actually, they've done it on Twitter. But they promoted the hell out of the first episode. So I wish they were doing a bit more, to be honest. Do you think it's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy storyline, but just T'Challa? I think sort of. I would like them to switch it up a bit because it could get a little stale if we're just watching, the same thing play out that we have seen. But I would like them to switch it up a bit. My Disney Plus profile is Bucky. I didn't even know that was a choice, so very nice. Eternals posters full size. They haven't posted details though. Very nice. Where do I get frames? Walmart is the place to go. They're not cheap per se, but they're not expensive either. They're like, it depends like on the size. Or if you want like the ones I have for the smaller posters, I get those at Michael's. It's a store kind of like Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is kind of expensive. That's the only thing. But Michael's or Michael's or Target, not Target, Walmart. Oh, the episode's out. The episode is out. I'm gonna watch the episode. I'm gonna put the timer up so you guys can sync it up. But if you guys are in here on the replay, I appreciate you all again. If you dip out during the episode, I totally understand. I appreciate you all. If you were here, will be here, have been here, all that stuff. I appreciate you. But let me do this real quick. Let me share my screen. There we go. And then I'm going to I'm gonna have to do this. Cam usually does this. It's panic time. Let me refresh and see if it's there. And let's get the thing going. It is there. Yeah. What if T'Challa became a Star-Lord? Okay. So here we go. Let me do this real quick. Okay. It's going. We're good. It is going. We're good. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Here we go. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let me change that banner there, and boom, we're good to go. Here we go. Marvel Studios presents. I love Jeffrey Wright's voice. Talk about a soothing voice. He's got arguably the best. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. What if? I love that intro. It's very catchy, unique. It reminds me of like a documentary series or something. Here we go. Ooh, that was a cool shot. Okay. We're about to get that face reveal. The orb. So far, it's just straight up Guardians. Oh. Rest in peace, Chadwick. They flipped that on its head. Nice. I wonder if we're gonna get like some cool music in this one or not. Like if he pulls out the awesome mix, that would be so cool. But I don't know if he will. Bum, ba, bum. That would be awesome. Who's you with? Yondu? I'm calling Yondu right now. Yondu, here we go. Who is it? It's got to be Yondu. Yep. Yondu, honestly, one of the more powerful MCU characters. Is it Michael Rooker? Let's find out. Is it? I bet it is. It's Rooker, I think. Has to be. Pretty cool. Ooh, I'm interested to see this. Hunger Games or something right there. Looks like it at least. Wow. Are we gonna see Stallone? I don't know why I just thought of that, but I mean, in Guardians 2, we see Stallone. Brolin is Thanos. Damn, that's awesome that he came back for that. And he's a good guy? What? That's awesome. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. I did not expect that at all. Ooh, Drax. Clearly not Dave Batista, though. Like, blatantly. Thanos, though. Hell yeah. Wow. It's hard to believe that's actually Nebula. I mean, I know it's a what if, but like, he's back. I'm glad they have him. Wow. Fair. Nowhere. It's so cool to see Thanos not be like the big baddie. Ooh. What are the children of Thanos? Corvus Glaive, right? That was who that was, and Ebony Moss somewhere around there, and I forget the other one's name. Cole Obsidian just came to me. Is it the same voice though? I think it's a different actor. Is that Cosmo? Are we going to see Howard the Duck? Is this the episode where we see Howard? Howard! Howard! Yes! Max! Howard! With lines. Oh, I thought he killed Howard for a second. Howard the Duck, significant. Significant. Howard, shout out Max the goat. Howard. Proof right there that we're getting a Disney Plus show for Howard the Duck. Fully animated. I'm here for it. Oh, that was awesome. Howard. Howard's an alcoholic. Hopefully there's no duck nudity in this one. Oh man. Ooh, the Wakandan drums in the background, the score. I hope we get the full thing. Ooh. They're teasing it. Inject it into my veins, please. Damn. Damn. This makes me miss Guardian's Mission Breakout because the collector is such a prominent part of that ride. Ebony Maw. Is he going to talk? He always sounded like Domhnall Gleeson to me. Hux. Damn. Body dropped. Interesting. Clever. Ah. Ebony Maw is essentially like Palpatine, like dead now, but you know, he'll come back just like Palpatine. I thought that was Korg for a second. I was like, what? I think it might actually be Korgazon. Rip Korg. Ooh, a cap shield and Mjolnir? Is that Hella? Damn. That's wild. Honestly, I hope Taserface dies. I hope she dies too. Yes. Is Thanos about to sacrifice himself? I see what they did there. Mad Titan. I see you. It starts playing the Mad World song from Donnie Darko. All around me are familiar faces. Ooh. She didn't go for the head. Yondu. The Guardian score getting me hype. Ooh, get his ass. Come on, Thanos. Oof. Oof. He's taking an L. He was taking an L. Still is, in my opinion. Damn. Is Yondu still gonna die like he does in Guardians too? Give me some Black Panther score. Dope shot. This is like the end of Lion King. I like the Black Panther score vibes. Good doggy. Hi, doggy. The room. Wakanda. It's so weird that Thanos is there. Is that who I think it is? Is that Kurt? Oh my gosh. That's nuts. What an ending, if that's the end. Oh man. Rest in peace. Forever missed. I really like that episode, guys. I did. I don't think there's a post credit or anything, but I enjoyed it. I really did. I think that it is solid. I was catching up in the chat there. I enjoyed that episode. I think it was better than the first one. I like just the characters in this more. Like I like Black Panther, Yondu, Thanos, Nebula. I like these characters more than like Captain Carter per se or Peggy. So that made it more interesting to me in that aspect. It's a really solid episode. It was heartfelt what they did at the end there, that dedication to Chadwick. Thanos just might be my favorite part of it, just because seeing Josh Brolin come back as Thanos, the Mad Titan, how self-aware they were of it, as well as it being funny at the same time. I really enjoyed this episode. Did you guys enjoy it? Let me know in the chat. I'll probably wrap this watch party soon. I know it's very late. It's 3:22 a.m. I'm getting super sleepy here. I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep soon. But it was way better than last week. I agree, Ellie. I like this one more. Yeah. Go to bed now. Procol says, well, good night. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, like that was that not funny seeing Thanos? I thought it was pretty funny. But I like that episode. I really did. I may have a review out later today. I'll keep you guys posted. I may not, but definitely a step up from last week. The voice acting was better here all around, I think. Just the story was more interesting to me, involving the Collector and seeing all these cool sides of Guardians of the Galaxy as opposed to the first Avenger, because I do like Guardians more than the first Avenger. So I really like this episode. But I think that might actually do it for this watch party. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go get some sleep. It's super late. If you're watching on the replay, again, I appreciate you all so much. Definitely hit that like button. It does mean a lot. It goes a long way. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more Marvel-related videos and watch parties coming very, very soon. I should be doing an episode 3 watch party for What If. I will keep you guys posted on the Instagram, though, so definitely make sure you go over there. But I totally understand that most people are starting school. I might still do these for the replay. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I know a lot of people are starting to be busy and aren't able to join live as much, which I totally get. But if you are watching on the replay, which I know there's going to be a bunch of you, thank you all so much. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. But I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it What If episode 2 is better than the first episode, in my opinion. It was heartfelt. It had some cool action. Again, the references. I feel like this is just a show for really just hardcore MCU fans that are going to enjoy seeing what if these scenarios really played out in the MCU in animated form. It's easily digestible, nothing too serious like some of the fiction or some of the more canon shows that we have seen thus far, like Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision. just a nice little dose of Marvel every week. And this one was special. I really enjoyed it. The ending was amazing. Yeah. Max is watching the replay. Yeah. Howard the Duck. We got to see Howard the Duck. Of course, that was a highlight of the episode. I hope Max enjoys that. But that's going to do it for this watch party. Appreciate you all so much, especially on those on the replay. But thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream, maybe a Marvel watch party, maybe for What If Episode 3. Thank you all so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.